Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's Mr. Game Talk, or betterwise known as Austin here, coming at you today with Gun Game on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Okay, now I think I came in like 3rd place by the time this was all over. I don't exactly remember, but I do remember I did pretty good. Now, for today's story, I'm going to be telling you guys about how I got kicked out of high school and had to go to an alternative school for the last couple of months of school. Alright, so we had like 3 or 4 months left of school, and I was just fucking around at the time. I really did not care. I went to zero, or I went to a couple classes. I would go to first, second, and third period, because sometimes I would go to fifth, sometimes, but I usually skipped fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Why I went to first, second, and third, I don't know. If I remember, I hated first period because it was math, and I hated third period because it was, I can't even remember what my third period was. I will come back to that later. I will come back to what it was later. But yeah, I never went to class, and I skipped probably. I would go to class like one day out of the week, so I would skip 4 days and then I would go one day, just to let them know I was still there. But what had happened next was, so we were out in the courtyard. It was around 5th period. I wasn't in class, and we were out in the courtyard. So it was me and 5 other friends, and we were all walking like straight. The guy came out from the side of the building, like behind us, and he said, "Where are you going, boys?" And we were like, "Oh fuck!" So we had to give him our IDs. He wrote our names down. He gave them to the people in the office. He was like, "Go to the office," and they know damn well we did not go to no office. We continued to walk around. Cause I wasn't about to get in trouble. I inevitably got in more trouble, but I wasn't about to get in trouble at that time. So yeah, we continued walking around. We didn't get caught. That was like the only time I ever got caught skipping. But they knew I skipped, but I never got caught actually doing it. So what had happened next was slap boxing. So if you don't know what slap boxing is, it's pretty much like boxing with your like, it's pretty much boxing with open hands. So, god damn, should not have ate that taco before this. But what had happened was, I was in the bathroom, and like, it was never like because we were mad at each other. We just did it for fun. But we were still like putting force behind our hits. We were still trying to win, and everyone would make a lot of noise when we were slap boxing, because like slaps make a lot of noise themselves. But whenever you hit someone and everyone makes like, "Oh, he just got slapped," they make that. Yeah, teachers are gonna find out. Like they're gonna come in there. Like, and it would be girl teachers too. They'd hold open the door. They would never come in. They would just hold open the door and they would say, "Get out now." And some people would like hide in the stalls. It was so hilarious. And so that's another one of the reasons they got kicked out. Cause I did that pretty much. I did that a lot too. And every time we did it, we got caught. And yeah, I got in trouble for that. And what happened next was, um, people would roll dice in our bathroom, and I actually had to use the bathroom because this was one of the days I was actually going to class. Now this one I don't think I should have gotten in trouble for. I was not doing anything wrong. But what had happened was I was in the bathroom while they were rolling dice. Now I was at the sink washing my hands. I wasn't actually using the bathroom. And they heard the dice hit the floor, or someone heard the dice hit the floor and told the teacher. And the teacher came in and she was like, "All of you go to the principal's office." I was like, "Me?" And she was like, "Yeah, you were rolling dice. Go." And I was like, "What?" So yeah, I had to go to the principal's office, and basically all that led up to me getting EC. And when I got EC, I got kicked out of EC for a lot of reasons. Now, some days I just wouldn't go to EC, and when you get kicked out of EC, pretty much what happened was you got suspended for the rest of the day. So yes, I did get suspended for. I got suspended almost every time I went to EC. So that happened, and then like the last time I got kicked out of EC, the principal talked to my mom, and he was like, "I don't think your son should go to this school anymore," or something like that. I really wasn't paying attention because I really didn't care. I was like, "Oh fuck, I don't give a fuck." And I got sent to an alternative school, and I said the most smart ass thing when I left. Or I said a smart ass thing when I left because the principal was walking out, and I was like, "Wait, I need to tell you something." I was like, "Don't kick me out. I'm gonna miss you." And then he was like, "I'm gonna miss you too." And I was like, I was dying laughing. I don't know why that was so funny to me at the time, but it was. Now, getting kicked out of high school or getting kicked out of that school sucked because I had a lot of friends there. I was cool with almost everybody, and I wasn't like I wasn't gonna see them on a daily basis no more. So when I went to the alternative school, I would actually prefer that over normal school because it was only 4 hours, 4 hours from 8 to 12. Yeah, like 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it was from 7:49 to 11:49. So however you want to take that. So yeah, it was only a couple hours a day. You weren't there for like a full 8 hours. You weren't there for full 7 hours, and you didn't have to. It wasn't as hard. There were less kids in each class, and a lot of kids there like they were like they got in trouble and got sent out, and because that was I was easy to relate to them because like there were no kids that were there for no reason, and I made a lot of friends there like as soon as I got there, and then I was just like, I was bullshitting around like there for the last couple of months of school. I don't know how I passed, but I passed. So I do not recommend skipping all your classes toward the end of the year. Do not do it. But when I went to the alternative school, I never skipped just because it was like, it's only like a couple hours a day. Why would I skip? So that ends up the story of how I got kicked out of high school and had to go to an alternative school. Um, guys, that was a long story, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I think I'm gonna let the gameplay finish out. Remember, guys, my name's Austin, and I will see you later.